everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Erica with Miles Before I Teach, where you will find all things teaching, life hacks, and momming. Today's video is going to be about the courses that you can offer on Outschool. Now, you might know me from my other videos. I also teach for VIP Kid and GoGo Kid. If you would like information about either of those two companies, you can email me at milesbeforeiteach@gmail.com. And if you're interested in teaching for Outschool, I can help you with that too. But you might have seen a lot of videos recently about Outschool. So a little bit about Outschool. It's a platform where you bring your own course content and they post it for you. They allow you to use their platform and they connect you with their learners. If you want to know more about Outschool, I do have a video about it and I will go ahead and link it here so you can check that out. But today it's all about creating a course. And once you get started with Outschool, or if you're just kind of checking it out and you're like, what? I have to make my own course? I don't know what to do, especially if you are a former VIP Kid or GoGo Kid, or you've been teaching for one of the ESL companies. One of the benefits to those is that the curriculum's already made for you. You just show up and teach. With Outschool, you have to create the curriculum, and that can seem really overwhelming to people. So I just want to let you know the 5 different types of classes you can offer. I do help people who use my referral code to get hired with Outschool create their first course. So I know that you can certainly apply without somebody's referral code. It doesn't cost you anything if you use somebody's referral code or not, but you do get someone to help you along the way. And something that I offer the people who work with me is I will help you create your first course. I've been a teacher for over 17 years and I love lesson planning, so I'm happy to help you. All right. Let's get to why you are watching this video. The 5 kinds of courses. I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you what they are, and then I will give you a brief description. So you can create a one-time course, you can create a short course, you can create a camp course, you can create a semester course, and you can create an ongoing course. All right, so what does any of that mean, right? Okay, a one-time course is kind of exactly what it sounds like. You meet one time. You decide how long it is. Could be 35 minutes, could be an hour, just depends on the course. It can be longer. It's totally up to you. So that course just meets one time. Benefits to that. Well, it's easier to plan just one session, right? So you could create that one course and you can offer it 10 times a week or 20 or 30, and you're just teaching the same thing over and over. So that might help you if you're not used to planning. It might be an easy way to get started. It's also a really good way if you have a niche idea that won't last a really long time. And if you want to offer the same thing, it's really popular and you can just offer it many times and continue to get paid for the same content, just different learners. All right, the second is a short course. And Outschool defines these as courses that meet 1 or more times a week for 2 to 7 weeks at a time. So I have a couple short courses. One of them is a Fractured Fairy Tales course, and one of them is a Dinosaurs course. So those meet at least 1 time a week, if not multiple times a week for several weeks. Advantages to that, I guess, if you have something that needs to go into more detail, then you can certainly make it a short course. For me, the things I wanted to offer just didn't fit into a one-time course, and so a short course really worked for me. Also, it helped me set a schedule, so I knew once I got 1 learner, 2 learners, however many learners, that I was gonna meet certain times, these days, every week for this many weeks, and so it was just kind of easy to schedule out my June and July that way. I've had a lot of success with my short courses. My Dinosaurs course, Explore Dinosaurs, has sold out 2 out of the 3 sessions that have been offered, and so I'm gonna add another one. All right, camp courses. This is, I believe, particular to summer because I haven't seen a lot of buzz about this prior to now, but maybe there are also winter camps. I'm not quite sure. But a camp course is a multi-day course. So it's offered at least 2 days a week and for multiple weeks. So think about like you drop your kids off at summer camp. This is like an online camp. So maybe you have a photography course that would work really well for this, or some sort of exploring a science topic, and you'll be doing different experiments across several days, across several weeks. Then this might work really well for a camp course. A semester course. A semester course is offered at least one time a week, but it can be multiple times a week for at least 8 weeks. Now, the advantage to this is some kids who take courses on Outschool are looking for credit at their home school. So in different states and countries, they have different stipulations, but some homeschoolers or charter school kids, or maybe even some public school or private school students can take courses on Outschool, and they provide the course description to their school, and then they actually earn credit. So a semester course is a really great way to aim at these learners and these families, okay? Now I'm gonna shift and talk about ongoing courses, which you may be confused about how the semester course and the ongoing course are different. So I'm gonna try and spell that out. An ongoing course is something that's offered weekly and really has no particular end date. You can stop it when you want to stop it and then start it back up again if you need to take a break. So it's similar to a semester course in that it's something that's ongoing. Maybe an art class, maybe a music class, maybe a cooking class. I mean, the sky is the limit on the topics for any of these courses. The difference is the semester course charges the family right away that whole amount. So let's say you meet twice a week for 30 minutes a session and it's 8 weeks. Okay, so, and let's say you charge $10 per 30-minute class. So you have 2 classes a week times 10, that's 20, and then times 8 weeks. So $160 for your semester course. The family would have to pay that money up front, right? When they book, they would be charged for that semester course when it starts. An ongoing course, the parents decide each week whether or not their child will enroll in that next session. So let's say I'm really interested in your cooking session all about noodles, but I know that we're gonna have 3 weeks where we're traveling or we're really busy with other things we're doing and we're not going to be able to attend. With an ongoing course, I could decide those 3 weeks we're not going to attend your class, so we wouldn't be charged. And then when I, say yes, we're gonna start back up again, then I would be charged. Also, if I'm a family that just doesn't have $160 right away to pay for the course, an ongoing course might be more attractive to me because I don't have to come up with the big chunk of money up front. I can just pay $10 per class or $15 per class or whatever it is. The families get charged on Sunday morning. So they just decide whether, yes, they're going to enroll in that class that week or whether they're gonna take the week off. All right, so which type of class should you get started with? I think it really depends on you and what you're passionate about and how long you've been teaching or if you've taught online. I really do think a one-time course for someone who isn't used to teaching online or hasn't created their own content before might be a really safe place to start. I started with short courses. I've been a teacher for 17 years. I've been teaching online for about 3. I've designed courses before for college when I've taught college courses that had an online component. I'm just really familiar with that. And the ideas that I was really passionate about seemed like they would have too much to try and chunk into one class. I also didn't want my learners to be sitting there for more than an hour because I think that's a really long time to stare at a screen. So for me, a short course worked really well. It might be different for you. Also, please know when you're creating your course on Outschool that you decide what the refund policy is. And they have 3 different refund policies, and I'll talk about that in a different video. But just make sure when you're creating your course that you're paying attention to that. If you have any questions about Outschool and how to create a course, I would love to help you. I'm really passionate about helping teachers and coaching teachers along the way. Again, my email is milesbeforeiteach@gmail.com. Please drop a comment below and let me know what you're looking for my next video. I have a couple video ideas in the works that I'm really excited about sharing with you, but I would love to know what you're looking for. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you would like help getting hired with Outschool, I will put my referral code in the description. You are more than welcome to use it. And remember, if you use my referral code, I will help you create that first class. I hope you are doing well. I am so excited to share all of these ideas with you. Remember, the world is small. From Beijing to the heartland, go Big Red.